Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to review how to check your JFC budget on the bridge. Bangura and the Berg has agreed to let us use them as an example for this video. So as you can see, I'm on the main bridge page. To find Bangura, I'm going to type them in here. So this is their main bridge page. To navigate to the finance part, you click on Manage Organization, these three lines, and then Finance. So on this page, this will show you all of their previous budget requests. So 22, 21, and so on. I also wanted to just point out these tabs over here, purchase and funding. We don't use these. We just want to focus on the budget tab. So to view the details of their budget, you're going to want to click on this request. This page will just show you the details of their request. So the submitter name, the description of their request. Over here, you can see the request history. So you can see that their budget was approved on May 8th. You can also see any adjustments that the JFC made to their request. So obviously this red down arrow indicates that JFC decreased this line item request from 500 to 0. From there, you would click on budget, and this will show you the details of Bangura's 22 JFC budget. So you can see that they originally requested 27,916. This was then decreased by the JFC to 97,73. So I think this is an important distinction to make. This is what they requested. This is what they actually have. So when you're reviewing your budget, make sure that you are looking at the correct number if JFC has adjusted your budget. These sections provide a summary of all of the requests. So you can see there's 11 sections with a total of 57 line items, and this number indicates how many line items are included in each section. This also provides the total of each section. So any positive number is going to indicate an expense on your budget. So you can see for PR materials, Bangura has $714.25 in their budget for FY22. You can also see that they originally requested about 70% more than this. So that's what this indicates. This is the amount and the percentage that this section was decreased by the JFC by. Going down, you can see that these are more expenses that they budgeted for: day of event, operation expenses, team expenses. And then this negative number right here, this indicates revenue that Bangura is planning to bring in. So you can see that they have budgeted $13,500 for fundraising. You can also see that they've budgeted $4,600 for campus sponsorship. I want to point this out because this is a common point of confusion for organizations. This final number, 9773, factors in the money that they have budgeted for revenue. So if they do not meet this 13,500 goal of fundraising, they will not be able to spend everything that they have budgeted in expenditures. So again, these revenue numbers are factored in when we're looking at this final number. If they don't take in as much money as they have budgeted for revenue, they will not have enough money in their account to spend everything that they've budgeted in these expense lines. So again, that's a common point of confusion for orgs. I just wanted to call that out. If you have any additional questions, feel free to email Slice Finance, but I just wanted to make that clear as we're reviewing this. Another confusion that some orgs have, it's not on Bangura's budget, but for many organizations, there is a line for capital expenses. And that number is not included in the JFC allocation that goes to your specific org account. If you have budgeted for capital expenses through the JFC, that amount stays with the JFC. So if you're wanting to spend out of that budget line, you need to indicate when you're communicating with Slice that you would like to use your JFC capital budget. But again, that money will not get directly allocated to your organization account. That amount will stay with the JFC Capital. Just something else that I wanted to point out. Okay. If we scroll further down, you can see that there's further details on each line item that Bongra has requested. So I'm just going to click into one of these so you can see. So they've requested fence painting materials. Here's a description on how they plan to use these materials, and then the quantity and the cost. So you can see they originally requested 50, JFC decreased that to 20. Again, just scrolling down, these are more expenses that they budgeted for. You can see the JFC adjustments here. Operation resources, team expenses, team mixer. And then here's the fundraising section that I mentioned before. So this is revenue that they plan to bring in. And you can see right here, the bridge will indicate for you that this is income. So again, if you click into here, you can see the same details as an expense, the name of the item, how they plan to take in this revenue, and the amount that they are projected to bring in. This is a donation that they plan to make. These are more expenses. Again, this will call out if this is revenue that they're planning to bring in. So it looks like they're planning to have $2,500 in ticket sales. And these just look like more expenses. And again, this is revenue that they're planning to bring in. So those are the basics of reviewing your JFC budget on the bridge. I would recommend making yourself very familiar with these line items and the total that you've been budgeted, so you can plan accordingly for your organization's events in the coming year. So yeah, I hope that this was helpful, and the next video will show you how to go in and view your transactions on the bridge. Thank you so much.